Hi friends, my name is Harpal and welcome to our channel Fulltechstack. This is part 2 of our video series that is on static website with minimal or zero cost. So in the first video, we have learned how to create an storage account and how to publish our static website in that storage account static website container. And in this video, we will learn how we have an Angular application on GitHub repository, and then we will create a build pipeline and release pipeline. So when we will push something in our repository, then it will be published on the storage account automatically. So let's start it. So in this video, we will look into the GitHub repository. Then we will create an Azure storage account. In that, we will create a blob container. Then we will create one build pipeline, then release pipeline, and after that, we will test this pipeline with a new commit. So prerequisites, we have to be one Azure account. So let's look at our GitHub repository. I have one project that I have forked from this repository. So it's a simple application. We will host this Angular application to our Azure storage account container. So now create our storage account in Azure. We will create a new storage account here. We will search the storage account. Let's create new one. Let's create one resource group. Let's name it Fulltechstack Demo 3. Make the defaults. So the validation passed, we can create it. Yeah, so while the deployment in process, we can go ahead with our next step. So in next step, we will see the build pipeline. So we are creating the pipeline on dev.azure.com. So guys, you have to log in dev.azure.com. So when you will type dev.azure.com, you will see a link to sign in to Azure DevOps. So you have to sign in Azure DevOps. Then after sign in, it will ask you to create an organization. So I have already created YouTube full stack or as an organization. So after that creating organization, we have to create one project. So I am naming it full tech stack demo project, leaving the description as blank. So you can have a private project. So our project has been created. So now let's see storage account is created or not. Yes, it is been created. So go to resource, and in resource we can find static website. We can enable static website, name the index document as index.html, save it. We have these endpoints. Currently this is not have any website. So let's go to Azure DevOps. Now we have to create the pipeline. So we will go to pipeline, create pipeline. For now, let's create, we can create it from GitHub here. But guys, this is a very basic CICD pipeline. So I am using here, use the classic editor. Take it from GitHub and let's make a connection name GitHub, name it connection. Let's authorize it. See, select the repository, and this is the master branch. So we can create any pipeline for any branch that we want. Whenever in that branch the code get pushed, we need to execute our pipeline, and that code will deployed on the storage account container. So we have master branch here. Let's create it. So for now, choose a template. So AngularJS is app Node.js. So I am choosing Node.js with Grunt for now. Click apply, change the name, make it Angular agent. We can choose Ubuntu, and we need npm install. So we keep it. We don't need it. So we will remove the selected task. We don't need it also. We will remove it. So these are the tasks that is executed one by one. As we have in our local Angular project, we first need to install the packages. So we have here npm install. Then take another. So this is npm. Okay, let's take npm. So we need it not install. We need it custom. So our package folder is our root directory. So leave it say as it is. Command we will run npm run build prod. So that's it. Then we will need to copy the dist folder to the artifacts folder. So we will add one more. Let's copy files, build artifact. So choose the source folder. So this will be our dist folder, target folder. So let's see the information. We need to publish the result into the artifacts tagging directory. So we will copy from here and just paste it. So this will publish the artifacts into this directory. So this stage will copy it, and in this stage we will publish our artifacts. Angular build path to publish. Same. Let's say this artifact name, and yeah, Azure pipeline is good. So let's save and queue. So guys, we can also edit the pipeline if we have any, if we need any change in it. So we can click edit, and these are the tasks we have added. So if we see the pipeline that is running, we can see these steps will run one by one. So guys, this has been done. So we have successfully built the Angular project and pushed that into this artifact. So we can go to the artifact, and we can see there has been one dist folder, and in dist folder we have the build files. In next we have release pipeline. So release pipeline is the pipeline that comes in place when we have the already built artifacts, and we will push these artifacts to the storage container. So we will create one release pipeline. So we have created the pipeline, build pipeline. Now we are going to create release pipeline. So this is new pipeline. So we are choosing empty job for now. Let's name it stage 1. Let's keep it stage 1. Name it Angular release pipeline. Let's save it. It's okay. Now close it. Let's add an artifact. We have build, select source. So from the build pipeline, so we have this build pipeline. So here you can see this had dist already there. So then add. Now go to job. We have agent job. Select the agent specification to Windows latest. Now add one job. So find copy. So we will copy the artifacts from the build pipeline to Azure file copy files to Azure blob storage. So add this. Let's add some settings. So choose source, browse source. We have this. Choose dist folder. Okay, we have created our connection here, so we choose this connection. Let's refresh it. Select storage account container name. We have dollar web container, that is the some special container created for static website. So the task version we have to change, it's 3. Save it. Let's create our first release. We are choosing stage 1. Let's create. Go to release 1. Deploy. We can check the logs from here. So yes, so we have created it. So let's check if it is worked. So yes, we have deployed our first version. So we want some CICD pipeline that when we will push something in our code in our repository, then the pipeline gets executed automatically. So we have to create some trigger on it. So we have first we will edit our build pipeline. So let's click pipeline, then our build pipeline, then edit it. Guys, here you can see the tab triggers. Let's click trigger. By default, the trigger is disabled, so we have to enable continuous integration. Let's save it. Just save it. We have added trigger for continuous integration for CI. Now we have to create one trigger for continuous delivery or deployment. So we will go to release pipeline. Let's edit it. Then we have here continuous deployment trigger. We will click it, and it is already by default is disabled. We have to enable it. So here you can also see pull request trigger. So we are, for this demo, we are not creating any pull request. So we will just remain it disabled. If you want, when any pull request getting merged into the branch, then you can enable it. Just save it. So all with this we all have done. So now our CI and CD both are ready. So we can go to our repository. For this demo, I'm creating commit from the server. I'm not having any Git on the system. So I am creating one commit. In the home page, I'm just go here, edit this file, and let's create version v2. Now just click commit changes. So we have committed the changes. So now our build pipeline should trigger. So let's see pipeline. So yes, it gets cool. It's running. Yes, it's working. So npm install stage done. Now it's running npm build. So we have completed all the stages for build pipeline. So after that, our release pipeline should automatically get triggered. So we will open just release and we will see, yes, so we will see the release 2 is getting cool. So in this queue, let's go to stage. We have not done anything. It's get triggered automatically and it published artifact, and now it is the artifact gets copied in storage account. So our release pipeline also completed. So let's see the changes gets reflected or not. So let's just refresh the page, and yes, there is a v2. So in this demo we have seen how we will create the very basic CICD pipeline. Guys, it is very basic pipeline. For this demo purpose, for you have got an idea how the CICD pipeline works. So thanks for watching it.